¿Cómo está? Ako si Robert. So, do I think Macau is a good place to do a visa run? I would say no, but it might be. The only good thing about it is it's close. If you fly in and then fly out the same day, it might be okay. But let me tell you about my experience. I went there with my wife and my stepdaughter. I wanted to take them to another country, so we spent a couple of days there, and we arrived on Friday night. Now, maybe it was because it's Friday night, but taxis were a problem. And when we arrived at the airport, there was over an hour wait for a taxi. We were sitting in line or standing in line for over an hour, and I was getting over being sick, so I had to sit down. I had to go and sit down because I was feeling sick. So it wasn't a good experience. And then the hotel I tried to get the cheapest hotel. It was a little ways away. I recommend, if you're going to go there, stay at a hotel near the airport. One of the big hotels like the Venetian, the Parisian. These hotels have a twin in Las Vegas. There's a shopping mall that connects them, like the Venetian, the Parisian, I don't know what other casino hotels. And in the shopping mall, they have American restaurants. Like they had a Five Guys. It was my first time eating at a Five Guys. They had a Starbucks. So if you do go there for the day, you could hang out there, go around. They have the casinos. They have the shopping mall, restaurants. It's a better place, especially if you don't speak Chinese, because there's not a lot of English speakers. So yeah, taxis were a problem. And it was expensive. The hotel was expensive. I spent $250 a night. Now, it was a big, nice room that I got because I was there with my wife and my stepdaughter. There was an added expense because it was 3 people, but it was still expensive. That's why I say, I got a cheap flight over there. It was Air Asia, which is part of Philippine Airlines. No frills. Everything costs more money. If you want to check a bag, that's extra money. You want food, that's extra money. But it's a 2-hour flight. Our flight got delayed, unfortunately, and then the wait for the taxi. By the time we got there, I was expecting to get there at 7. We didn't get there until 9, and there was nothing to eat. We had to get room service, and all they had was noodles. So that wasn't real. The experience wasn't really nice, except for the last day when we went to the Venetian, because I checked out of the hotel and our flight wasn't until 7 in the evening, so we had to kill some time. So we went to the Venetian and the shopping mall there and walked around, and that was actually the most fun I had the whole trip. Went to the casino, won some money, won like $250 in the casino, so at least one night I got paid for. But overall, I didn't like going there. I won't most likely go back. The taxi situation was bad all over. They don't tip. That's one thing that I liked, because I was a little bit worried about figuring out the exchange rate and all that. So don't worry about tipping. Don't tip. Actually, don't tip if you go there. They won't accept it. And also, when I got back to the Philippines, going through the what do you call it, customs, or the passport check right there, asked me more questions. I've never experienced that except for during COVID, when I had to do the whole thing to get in during COVID. Show my wedding, my marriage certificate and all that. But the guy was asking me questions like, why was I going to the Philippines? why, when was I leaving, like that. Like, I never got that. I did a visa run to Thailand once. It was just stamp, boom, that's it. Stamp my passport, another 30-day visa on arrival, right? So, and one thing I should have done, my wife and my stepdaughter, they went through the Philippine passport section, and they went through real quickly while I was waiting. But I should have had my wife come with me and try getting a Balikbayan visa, just to see, because I'd like to get a Balikbayan visas later on when I start staying longer in the Philippines. So I should have just tried it out, you know. I should have tried it out, but I didn't. But yeah, I don't recommend it, except for that it is close. If you fly in and fly out, that might be the best way to do it. Hotels are expensive. Taxis are a long wait. And like I said, get a hotel close by the airport there. One of the like the Venetian, the Parisian, one of the big ones that have like a twin in Las Vegas. So that'd be my suggestion if you do a visa run there. But I didn't really like it. Not a lot of people speak English, and there's just a lot of things I didn't like about it, my experience there. And like I said, when I got back, I've never been questioned like that before. So, you know, they might get a lot of people doing visa runs and you know, have an attitude about you, like trying to find a loophole in the system or something, you know. I don't know. But I wouldn't try to make a vacation out of it, because like I said, it's expensive. But hey, if you want to go in and out, maybe you'll be all right. Maybe I just got a guy there at the customs who was or immigration that was, you know, it wasn't the normal. I don't know if they usually ask that many questions, but I've never gotten questions at all. Just stamp, that's it, you know. Except for during COVID, which, you know, was a whole big process because of COVID. But I don't know. I can't recommend Macau as a good place to go for a visa run. So